Hi, everybody. My name is Mai Mai. I'm just a random person on the internet with a YouTube channel, Big Mouth. Busy, busy, busy bee here. So I don't. Are we really? Really? As soon as I hit record, rude. I'm a busy bee, and it's really hard for me to find time to watch new things and have the attention span, have the time and the attention span. But I'm really trying to correct that, and I'm going to share with you how I feel about the movie Trap. Is it worth going to the movie theater to watch it? Should you watch it at home? Is it even worth watching in general? Because if you're busy like me, you are you that kind of person who,
Have you watched such and such?
no, I'm getting trying to get around to it.
Have you watched this? Oh, you haven't seen this movie yet?
No, but I've been working on it. I heard thunder. I'm going to wrap this up because I have but so much storage on my phone and it sounds like a storm is coming, which is so appropriate. Because we're going to talk about M. Night Shyamalan's movie Trap. I'm going to try to make this short, simple, and to the point. Yes, I think that was the Lord saying, yes, wrap it up, girl. All right, so there will be some spoilers, but I'll try to keep that toward the end just in case anybody wants to watch this without spoilers. I'll let you know. So Trap is a new M. Night Shyamalan movie starring Josh Hartnett. It's about this dad that takes his daughter to a concert of one of her favorite singers because she got all A's and a B. This is her reward. And while she's there's cops, there's video cameras, there's extra security. It's just like, what is going on? It seems like so many people at the concert aren't really noticing it, thinking about it, or even seeing as being weird. Dad is like peeping it. He is just like spying, like, that doesn't seem normal. This doesn't seem right. He starts asking questions, and it seems like the butcher, a killer who, for some reason, the FBI knows they're going to be here tonight at this concert, they're setting a trap to catch him. So Josh Hartnett makes it very clear, even in the trailer, that he's the butcher. Whew. He's spending the whole movie trying to get out of this place, trying to see where he can slip in and slip out, trying to see what's behind this door, what can I get access to, can I convince my daughter to leave early, like all kinds of things trying to get out, right? So I need to tell you something from the jump. This movie is camp. I'm going to give you a definition of camp. Camp is an aesthetic style and sensibility that regards something as appealing because its bad taste or an ironic value. Categorized by overacting, dramatic close-ups, outrageous plots. Basically, camp is like some silly, crazy movie that makes no sense and is not supposed to. And I knew this movie was camp for one reason in the very beginning. I'm sitting there, right? I got my my water, and I'm like, the theater's full, the lights go down, Nicole Kidman's doing her little spiel. The opening credits start up with the diagram of like stuff, right? I see all these names, right? And I'm like, la 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 la. And then I see Haley Mills. What Haley Mills? Parent Trap Haley Mills? Like the OG Parent Trap Haley Mills? Nah, there's gotta be another actress with that name. When I saw it's Haley Mills, this movie's camp. I'm calling it. Everything up to this point has been funny intentionally. And everything moving forward, this is gonna be camp AF. You know why it's camp? Because it's Haley Mills in an M. Night Shyamalan movie called Trap. She was in Parent Trap as a young kid. Josh Hartnett is literally a parent getting trapped. Oh, I see you. I was expecting the M. Night Shyamalan that we have grown to know and love. And I forget that there's a turning point where his movies got bad or got unintentionally funny. And that, it is a gamble seeing M. Night Shyamalan. And he's one of those guys that, at first glance, when you see a Shyamalan's coming, I want to see it. Get my ticket. If you're expecting Sixth Sense, Signs, kind of Unbreakable, Split M. Night Shyamalan, no, this is more like The Happening. Was The Village kind of funny? The Village was kind of funny. This is more that Shyamalan, okay? This is more comedic camp. Like, this is intentionally, the acting is supposed to be exaggerated. Intentionally, things aren't going to make sense. Things are like the practicality or the realistic aspects of the movie is not going to make sense as well. So in this movie, once I realized it was very camp, I did have a good time with it. I thought it would. Josh Hartnett, he was so fun. He was having a good time. He knew the assignment. He knew what movie he was in. Come on, you got to give it to M. Night Shyamalan. He knows how to set up a movie. He knows how to set up a movie to get you to care in some characters, to be interested in what's going to happen, and here's a story. Let's go. He knows how to set up a movie. So, having said that, I want to talk about spoilers. If you want to skip to my rating, please look at the timestamp I'm going to give you right now, and that's where I'll put my rating. So, now let's talk about spoilers. Now, when it comes down to spoilers, I had a lot of fun seeing him try to get out and trying to play off being like a goofy dad, play off being like, oh, I forgot my credit card at the concession stand. You know, one of the funniest scenes to me is when he goes into the locker room and sees the SWAT guys are there having their little meeting, and he's just bold faced standing in the center room behind them, just like like just like listening to a profile of what to expect and what he might look like. He's like unfazed until some people come in and he's like, oh, we're just getting coffee. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a big gun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. At this whole point, I don't know if I missed something. I'm so enthralled with him and his daughter. I don't even think that he has a wife. I don't even think that he has another kid. He has a whole ass family as the butcher. They have a red dragon moment where Lady Raven understands that from the profile that he's got mommy issues, and like she tries to emulate like a mother figure and what, you're a bad boy, you're causing trouble. It was so weird. He's constantly trapped, but you know what? But you cannot trap Houdini. Okay? Josh Hartnett, he is Houdini because he gets away again. And he's got so many costume changes at a point that it's just like, dude, he's just ready. He's ready. Lady Raven's character. The concert part was good. I actually enjoyed it. And I bravo to the extras because when they were singing and dancing, those extras did their job. They must have been listening to the album that Suleika Shyamalan. I'm so sorry. The extras did a great job. The excitement, really great job. Anyway, so her character, Lady Raven, the concert parts were good. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was well done. It reminded me of like the craze of Taylor Swift and Beyonce and all that stuff. But there's a point where that goes from a cameo to a part in the movie. And then it goes from a part in the movie to a resume. Look, she can act, she can sing, she's an angel, she's beautiful, she can cry, you know. It became a resume for his daughter. And I was just like, there was so much that did not need to be there. The way that she got people to find the location of the victim that the butcher had in another location, it was so fast the way they did it. But technology can be fast. But my thing is, I wish they used technology more in the movie. Like, I wish they were streaming live from the concert. I wish they were posting on social media. I wish the daughter went live. So I wish if social media was going to be the thing that would be part of the FBI finding the victim that they're looking for as well, because they're looking for the butcher and the victim. I wish it was brought in more to tie it in together better. Honestly, Lady Raven was in the movie and the third act way too long. It was way too long. And for the way she came in is like, oh, she's an angel, she's trying to help. Okay, I get all that. The limo scene, I'm gonna go to your house. Okay. I'm sure there was a way to keep that in, but cut it a lot because it was very long. I'm sure there was a way for Josh Hartnett to get dropped off of his car with his daughter and let that be that. Maybe get the license plate. Maybe, you know, there's all these options. And then we follow Josh Hartnett home to where his wife is surprised that he's even there. And like they put the kids to bed and he's like, oh, what a long day. And then maybe she confronts him, drugs him, the cops show up, something. This movie is an hour, 46 minutes, something like that. It could have been an hour and a half easily. There's that part with Lady Raven that should have been cut a lot more. I felt like there was multiple endings, you know? There felt like there was at least 3 endings in this movie. And then for her to just get out so easily, it didn't make sense. So having said that, if you don't like camp kind of movies, if you don't know Haley Mills, you might be watching this totally confused. You might be watching this like this is a bad Shyamalan movie. I understand that. I did have a good time with this. But yeah, it needed another edit. It needed at least 8 to 10 minutes trimmed off of this thing. It didn't have to be that long. And the multiple endings is really annoying at a point. So when it comes down to it, what am I going to give this movie? I'm going to give this movie, don't judge me. I'm going to give this movie a B- with a smiley face. I'm going to own it. I'm going to watch it again. And I definitely am going to skip at least a good 10 minutes in the third act. it could have been edited down because there was a point where it was just silly. It was too silly. It was grownfully silly, if you know what I mean. And the multiple endings, that was enough for me. Whether you're into camp or you're not, you're a Shyamalan fan and you're not sure if this is going to be what you're expecting, I would watch it at home. I think you'd be fine watching at home. But no, I had a good time watching this. I'm going to give it a B minus. I almost gave it a C plus, but I definitely liked it more than Watchers. And I gave that a C. I'm still very new to this, but I mean, I'm trying to give you an honest take as someone who's really busy and it's hard to get to the movie theaters. No regrets. I enjoyed myself. And that's about it. If you like things like this, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Farewell.